Welcome back to this another edition of Washington Redskins franchise. The Redskins will be going up against the team at hand today, the St. Louis Rams, as they come into this one 0-1, losing to the Seahawks in Week 1. Robert Griffin III trying to get this team back on track here in Week number 2, hoping to get this team their first win. Both teams come into this one 0-1 here in FedEx Field. We'll see who can pick up a victory. Last week, the Redskins lost in horrible fashion. It was just a tough game all around. They were down like 35-6 or something like that. But they fought back, almost won the game. But they were just a field goal away of tying it up to going into overtime. But here comes Robert Griffin, having a decent season so far. It's nothing great. He had a decent game last week. He'd like to do a little bit better here in this one against the Rams. First play from the line of scrimmage, handing off to Alfred Morris. I almost said Marshawn Lynch, but I stopped myself. Alfred Morris picks up 6, making it a 2nd and 4. On our own 31, Morris gets the handoff again. He is going to possibly pick up the first down, but it moves to a 3rd and inches. On their own 36, Morris gets the handoff again, and he's able to pile through up the middle, picking up the first down, moving to a 3rd and 9. Redskins on their own 40. Griffin is just throwing a horrible pass to what was going to be Jordan Reed, if I'm not mistaken. Here comes Nick Foles, 1 touchdown, 169 yards with 52.2 completion percentage. We'll see what he can do here in this game. Foles getting ready to hike the ball. On their own 6. He's dropping back the pass. He throws to his left and finds Jared Cook. Jared Cook is able to take it to the 16-yard line, making it a 2nd and inches. This one's going to be handed off to Trey Mason. Trey Mason jumps and hurdles over one player, making 5 yards on that gain. Moving to a 2nd and 8. On their own 23. Foles drops back to pass. He's looking around. He has time. Throws it up in the air. Jared Cook can't hang on to the ball. It'll be an incompletion. They move to a 3rd and 13 on their own 18. Foles has plenty of time to throw. He's just going to throw it away as the halfback screen wasn't there. They'd have a quick possession. Here come the Redskins. 2nd and 9 on their own 34. Play action. Griffin throwing. Finding Pierre Garcon. Pierre Garcon 40, the 30, 20, 10. Can he take this in the end zone? No, he's just a little short. He's 4 yards short. But it's a 63-yard passing reception by Pierre Garcon. 1st and goal on the 4. Griffin, low pass, Anthony McCoy over the middle, and the Redskins get on the board first here in this one. They are starting out a lot better than what they did last week at home against the Dolphins. As we all can remember, we were definitely in a tough spot. But we are here in the lead, 1st and 10. Foles going to hand it off to Trey Mason for their first play from the line of scrimmage on their possession. And it's going to be 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now. Mason getting the handoff again. He's going to get off one defender and able to take this to a first down marker, picking up 5. Mason getting the ball again. Trey Mason is able to take this to the 37, picking up 7. 2nd and 3 now on their own 37. Rams drop back to passes. Foles. He throws to his left and finds quick. He's too quick for our defense. Quick, taking this down to about the 14. Getting into the red zone. Making this a 2nd and 10 now. Foles handing off to Trey Mason. Trey Mason getting the handoff. He's going to be tackled pretty fast there, but it's going to move to a 2nd and goal now on the 4. Foles going to hand it off to Mason again. He will not pick up the touchdown, and it's just a negative yardage gain. It's on the 4 again. Foles has plenty of time to throw. Throws to his right. Jared Cook. He's able to get in the end zone for the touchdown, and the Rams will pick up their first touchdown of the day. It's a 4-yard touchdown pass to their tight end. He was pretty much wide open for most of that play. He had plenty of time. He was a sitting duck out there. It's an easy throw for Nick Foles to make, and he makes it. Here come the Redskins. 1st and 10 on their own 28. This one's handing off to Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris is getting the handoff. He's going to go through a defender, but he's going to only pick up 8 yards. Moving to their own 35, Morris gets the handoff again out to the left side. He takes it to the 42-yard line, picking up 7. On their own 44 now. Griffin drops back to pass. He's finding Roberts, and Roberts is not going to pick up a first down, but he gets about 6 yards. 3rd and 1 now. This is handoff to Alfred Morris again, and Alfred Morris is going to pick up another first down. We're running up the hurry-up offense for some reason. Moving to a 3rd and 6 on the 39. Griffin throwing. It's an incomplete pass. We're going to go for it. We're going to hand it to Alfred Morris. He's having a good game so far today. Morris out to the left side. Can he almost get there? He's just a yard short. Rams will get the ball after the Redskins turn it over on downs on their own 34. Foles drops the pass. He throws to his left and finds Quick. Brian Quick has been a huge receiver for them today. He's having a pretty good game. 2 receptions on the day and a lot of yardage. 2nd and 11. Hang off to Trey Mason. He picks up 4. Moving to a 3rd and 7 on the 46 of the Redskins. Knighton should have made that sack. Mason's going to be hit hard by Jerome Johnson, former Seattle Seahawk. 4th and 1. Hecker, fake pass, throwing in the air. Deshaun Jackson able to intercept the pass. I felt so cool when I made this interception. I know we would have had a better field position, but come on, this interception was awesome. Amazing, cool interception. First interception, probably the only interception you'll ever see from Deshaun Jackson. We look at this here. This weird throw just lobbed in the air. One-handed catch by Deshaun Jackson. And we're on our own 14 now. Griffin is going to hand this ball off to Alfred Morris up the middle of the field. He's able to pick up 9, making it a 2nd and 1. Morris has had a good game so far today. He's handing off the ball again to the left side of the field. He's able to pick up the first down, gaining 10 yards, 12 rushes for 63 yards in this one. 3rd and 7. This one's thrown to Pierre Garçon. Once again has a bunch of room to run with. He's able to pick up 11 yards, moving to the 49 of the Rams. This one's thrown out to Ball. Ball is taking this down to the right side of the field, picking up 17. Making it a 1st and 10 on the 32 of the Rams. This one's handed out to Alfred Morris again. He's having a tremendous game. The Redskins are running all over this tremendous defensive line of the Rams. Griffin getting ready here to drop back the pass. He's looking around. He's going to lob it into the air to Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris sees a bunch of room to run with. He's going to dive in the end zone, and the Redskins get on the scoreboard once again, making this a one-possession game as they will go up by 7 as Alfred Morris was able to run into the end zone after the halfback pitch. Halfback pitch, yeah, that was totally halfback pitch, guys. You know, it's not just a halfback screen or anything. I guess I got one part of it right. But the Redskins get on the board again, even with me making the mistake. 1st and 10 now. Those hand off to Mason. Johnson's going to be able to make that huge hit. But there's 8 yards added onto the play. 2nd and 2 now. This is hand off to Mason again. Riley Jr. Perry Riley Jr. is able to get through the trenches and make up the tackle. This one is going to be handed out to Todd Gurley this time. Todd Gurley is going to get off one tackle. Can Todd Gurley take this a distance? He will. Going all the way down the field, having a 74-yard touchdown run from Todd Gurley. I think that was his first of the day, and he burns the Redskins defense. Jerome Johnson was unable to make the tackle. I believe it's Jerome Johnson, maybe Jerome. I don't really care. He was a Seattle Seahawk. It doesn't matter how I pronounce names, guys, because I know I get a lot of grief for it. But he does not make the tackle, and it turns out to be deadly as they get 6 or 7. It's now a 14-14 game. A pass that was completed there from Griffin. This one's it was a little high, but it was completed. This was half to Alfred Morris, and the Redskins could not do anything on that drive. Essentially having a 3-and-out, 14-14 game that's handed out. This is going to be Foles trying to take it himself. And Peja, I believe, is able to make the tackle. It's handed out to Trey Mason. He's going to be hit hard. I almost said sacked, but it's going to be a safety. And the Washington Redskins will take a 16-14 lead here in this one, as the Redskins were able to get through the trenches. Good play by our first defensive lineman. I believe it was Peja made this tackle or the sack. That was a 7-yard loss. And then Trey Mason able to be tackled in the end zone for a safety. But our drive went quick. It was another quick 3-and-out. 14-16 game here. 30 seconds remain. Foles in the Rams offense trying to drive down the field and pick up 3 to make this at least a one-point lead. But they could not do anything after that sack on Nick Foles. As we look at the halftime stats, both teams are having a pretty decent game. It could be anybody's game right now. One takeaway from the Redskins. We'll see what the Rams can do in this second half. As so far, it's been a good one. And this is going to come down to the wire. First play of the second half is handed off to Trey Mason, who's trying to get through a couple defenders. But he's met quickly after his line could not block him. This one is going to be a halfback screen to Trey Mason. It's worked out well for them today, and it's going to work out here, picking up 7 extra yards. At least they needed 7, and they're able to pick up the first down, moving to their own 36. Foles is going to throw and find Todd Gurley. I almost said Wilson. I just want to say every Seahawks player. It's like if it's a receiver, I just want to say it. Now Todd Gurley is getting the reception again, and he's able to get up and get another first down. He's been a huge target for them. If they played him more, who knows what could happen. As Trey Mason is getting the handoff, and he's hit hard, fast by Johnson. Johnson able to make the tackle. And it's now a 3rd and 5 on the 25. This one's thrown to Brian Quick. Brian Quick is not able to pick up a touchdown, but he does pick up, I believe, 17 yards. Foles handing off to Trey Mason again. Fumbled at the 6 or 4 yard line. Terrence Knighton is able to pick up the fumble recovery. And just like that, the Redskins will have the ball on their own 4-yard line as Trey Mason is not having the game that he wanted. As Terrence Knighton was able to pick up the fumble recovery. Too bad he couldn't stay on his feet. Could have been an extra yardage, probably making it to the 20. Now on our own 16, Redskins throwing to the left side, finding Young. The fullback, Young, is taking this down the field and taking it past the 50, moving to the 49. Now on the 42, 3rd and 3, Ball is going to get the handoff. Ball gets the handoff out to the right side. He has plenty of room to run with. I believe that's Jamison Crowder. I think that's number 12. Got in the way of a touchdown, which would have probably been a touchdown. 1st and 10 on the 25 of the Rams. This one's a bullet thrown to Pierre Garçon. He's able to pick up the first down, picking up 11. On the 14 of the Rams, 3rd and 10. Griffin throws to his right. It's going to be caught by Pierre Garçon. I don't know how he made that catch or how he even got past the defender there that was right by him, but he does. And the Washington Redskins will make this a 23-14 game, making this one a 2-possession game here late in the 3rd quarter. At least I think the 3rd quarter is pretty late. I don't think it's ended, or it's not close to ending yet. Oh, it is pretty close. 24 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 6. Foles drops back to pass. He's throwing to his left. He's finding Makey, I think, and he gets out of bounds, but had an easy first down, or at least made the first down and been hit hard. And the Redskins will start off the 4th quarter with the ball on their own 18, and after Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris is getting the handoff. He's running up to the left side, middle of the field, but that would be all she wrote for that possession. 1st and 10 now, throwing to the right side, finding Kenny Britt. He picks up 9 yards on their own 25. 2nd and 1. Foles hands it off to Mason. Mason is getting the handoff and taking it to the 25. Well, the 30, and now they're on their own 25 after a false start penalty. Bailey is going to get the reception. I believe that's Stedman Bailey. He picks up 7 yards, making it a 3rd and 8. Throwing to the right side, Culliver is going to be beat by Brian Quick. He's too quick for this defense, as he's shown that he's probably eclipsed the 100-yard mark here in this one. 7:57 remains in the 4th quarter. Foles drops back to pass. Throwing to the right, Culliver is once again beat, but they hit and knocks it out. Kenny Britt cannot hang on to the ball, moving to a 2nd and 10. On the Redskins 43, Foles lobbing this into the air. It's almost intercepted. It would be an incompletion, making it a 3rd and 10. On the 43 again, Foles play action. This one's going to be incomplete. And the Redskins will get the ball, 2nd and 7 on their own 13. They're trying to pick up their first victory, and they're doing well today. This one's thrown to McCoy. Nice pass deflection by that defender, making it a 3rd and 7 on their own 13. Griffin finding Deshaun Jackson trying to get the first down. He can't, and the Redskins would punt the ball away. 1st and 10. Rams on their own 33. Foles drops back the pass. It's a play action, throwing to the right side. Cook can't hang on to the ball as the defender knocks it loose. 2nd and 10 on their own 33. The next play on this drive, Foles firing it to Jared Cook. He's able to hang on to this one, but he gets hit harder than before. It's an 18-yard pickup. Moving to a 2nd and 10. This one's going to be Foles, who's going to take it himself, picking up only 3 yards, making it a 3rd and 7. 5 minutes left here in this game. Foles finding Stedman Bailey. He's able to pick up the first down, moving to the 34 of the Redskins. 1st and 10. Foles tries to pass. He's throwing to his left and finding Brian Quick. And it's going to be a first down picked up by Quick. That's another 15 receiving yards added to probably his 100-yard day. Knighton is trying to get to the quarterback. Knighton still trying. Foles firing. Left side almost caught by the defender and the receiver. And here comes the Rams handing out to Trey Mason, who's able to pick up a first down. No, he's not. It's a 3rd and inches on the 9-yard line. 3 minutes left here in this one. It's coming down to the wire. Foles drops back to the pass. Throwing to his right. Gurley can't hang on. They would settle for 3, making it a 23-17 game. 2nd and 7, hand off to Morris. Morris is not going to get a first down, but it would take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6. They still have 3 timeouts left. Morris running out to the right side. He gets stuffed. 1 timeout is taken away from the Rams, but it's a 2nd and 5 on their own 24. 1:43 remains. Foles finds Stedman Bailey over the middle of the field, picking up the first down. Moving to a 1st and 10 on their own 30. Foles drops back the pass, throws to his left. He finds Kenny Britt. A horrible tackle, or what a missed tackle. Going down the field as Britt trying to get the touchdown. He makes it to the 6. A 1st and goal. Hurry up offense. On the 6, Foles drops back the pass. Has plenty of time. Throwing to the right side. It's intercepted by Dante Culliver. I really hope his name is Dante in the first part of it. But Culliver. No, it's not. It's Chris Culliver. Chris Culliver makes the interception, and that would all but do it here for their drive. It doesn't mean the Rams game is over. They still have 2 timeouts left. They could possibly get the ball again with about 3, maybe 30 seconds, 20 seconds remaining. If the Redskins can't do anything on offense, they still have 2 timeouts left. But this definitely put a nail, or at least one nail in the coffin. We'll see if the Redskins can finish off. The second play, of their drive is going to be nothing, really. 3rd and 9. The snap to Alfred Morris again, and Alfred Morris can't do it. It's 8 seconds remaining. This one's going to be punted away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Tavon Austin's out with 1 second remaining. 26 seconds. Foles drops back to pass. He's looking. This is going to be incomplete, and the Redskins will pick up their first win of the season. The Rams will fall to 0-2, losing this one 17-23, while the Redskins will fall to move to 1-1, making a huge victory here at home. 23-17 win, as Jay Gruden, I believe, not John Gruden, is getting his first victory of the 2015 season. We'll see what the Redskins can do next week against the New York Giants in prime time. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's been a long time since I posted this series. We'll see what I do in the future, as the Seattle Seahawks franchise is definitely my main priority. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.